Sorry for the view. I went over how to use a jab and not how to throw a good jab. So, the hardest thing not to do, I'm going to go over what's wrong first and then what's right. The hardest thing not to do is kind of pull your shoulder back and drive. You want the straightest line from your hand to their head as possible because it's harder to see. It's also faster. And the way I teach people to throw good punches is, let's say I'm throwing a jab. And this is going to be universal over a lot of things. When I want to throw a good jab, I focus on making sure that it's taking that fastest pathway and pulling my right shoulder back. Focusing on this shoulder doesn't do much. But when I focus on pulling my other shoulder back versus trying to push, when I try and take this one forward, I get that kind of weak angle. When I pull this one back, I shoot my hand out, I get more distance, I get more speed, and a lot more power. Keep that in mind. Also, I've seen these jabs. That's not going to work very well. Don't lift your elbow when you're throwing a jab. It's not a power punch. I'm here. I'm always going forward. I've got my right arm tucked. Now, sometimes I'll leave it down. I want people to be more relaxed. I have the experience to know how that's going to play out. My hands are more relaxed, focusing on my left shoulder, focusing on the very quick extension, and I'm closing distance. Shoulder, closing the distance. Focus on the back shoulder. You're trying to generate torque. It's hard to get that torque going by focusing on this shoulder when you're throwing a straight punch. Hopefully that helped.